From farmers and herdsmen, milkmaids to midwives, all the common folk of the continent whisper, sharing the tales of the wraithly possession, pounding across the sky, wild hunt, they call it. Winds and gales, storms and blizzards arise when it is sighted, and all grows cold. Though the sun shone bright moments before, some remember only the cold from the shock of the encounter, and claim the raiders came always in winter. Nay, this is not so. The hunt brings its own ice. Death and war gallop in its wake. So the superstition goes. Yet evil enough is the hunt itself. It takes capital. Youth often in the prime of wilding years, with 10, 20 summers behind them. The hunt rushes in and disappears, only to long years later, past.
They came after me with masterful deceit. Broke down my land, in my teeth. Wild as the horn, inside tender meat, and so cried the witcher. He can live.
Stab on your back. Elves and birds seem related to birds of prey, dwell in the far of Sarikania. They care most for colored feathers. They would spend all day staring at their reflections in the water, singing their own praises. They are so awash in their self-love that they no longer feel any desire towards the members of the opposite sex.
High up on the mountain, from whence he came. He was the best, got kicked in his chest. So friend of humanity, so give him the rest. That's my tale, our champion prevailed. Defeated the villain, now pouring into man.
What am I supposed to die for? Tamaria died for that. So did three brothers. And what did that get them? Fuck all. That's what. Not even burial.
Hello, friends, enemies, family, and people. Hey, people. How are you all doing? Oh, man, this mic is really odd when it starts streaming. The meter goes all red at some point. I don't know what the hell that is about. But anyways, so last time we were just doing a few missions. Wanted to see what was going on. And in the meantime, I made this armor. I found all the ingredients. I didn't cheat. Yay! I'm so good. Yay! And it's a Griffin armor. See? But it has to be Grandmaster levels to unlock whatever. And that's okay. At least it is appropriate level so far. And I do love to upgrade. I do think that if you found a good enough armorer of sorts, he should be able to upgrade it every level. You know, may cost a bit. You know, add a little this and add a little that, and change the material here and there, so it always scales, but it has a price to scale and to modify the armor. I think that will be for the very best in this game. And I finally got the mod list into my game. Finally. And I think, how many mods do I use? I can't remember. 8? 5? Something like that. And they are not cosmetic as such. And I just found out that I actually have alternate looks for Siri. So I put that in because I don't like her being in a white shirt and nothing else. I mean, well, tight, hot leather pants. Who doesn't like that on a woman, right? So I got that on her. I put in some for quest markers, and here we go. Now I can see all my quest markers of quests that I currently have. See? Pretty cool. I like it. Here we have something. Scavenger hunt. This around this area is where what is that? Hearts of Stone. Is that what it's called? Stone? Something like that. Where that starts. And this is part of it. This town over here. It is interesting, I think. And oh, we have a treasure. Let's go get some treasure. Oh, huh. Strange. Anyways, I found a mission down here that I think is pretty cool. So we're just gonna do that and then make our way over here. Now, I don't know if it shows all these question marks as it shouldn't. I mean, I want to take the quest before the marker pops up with all these undiscovered locations. And I don't know if it adds the one that I haven't seen yet. I won't know until I read Skellige. And Skellige is level 12, 16, thereabouts. So I'm going to finish with Kira's missions, which is down here in this area. I'm going to finish those. And then I'm going to go for the main quest line because as much as I like to dally around, I can't. So after that, we're going to Oxenford. Oh, yay! And, oh, that's a Gwent. What else is that? Family Matters. Yeah! So we're going to find Tamara. What's down there? Oh, upgrades. I like upgrades. Find trousers upgrade diagram using your witcher senses. Cat's cool. I don't know if cat is light or medium. I don't want to go bear school because that's heavy armor, and I like how he dances around, does his thing, all that. This one is fucking hard. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, um, I have a problem where the game will hang up for a few seconds, 2-3 seconds, and it's really annoying. And I thought, well, my computer is not that great, but that's not the case. It is actually to do with a programming thing that Project Red put into it. So how did I rectify that? It still does it, because I switched the game from my hard drive over to my SSD. That helps with loading times. Oh, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, just one sneeze. Ooh, goosebumps. Yay! Looks funny. Hello, goosebumps.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
So all that really does is, improve load times, all this and that. However, what they recommend is you go into, I use a GeForce graphics card, NVIDIA. And in there, they have this GeForce experience. You go into that one, and you set everything to the highest setting. And that actually fixes a lot of it, for some reason. I can't remember exactly what's wrong and why and all that, but, if it helps, it helps. Very simple. But I don't want to have a lot of shadows on because it does slow down over to see. That's the hang up. Normally that will take 3 seconds, now it's less. So the better graphics I use, the less it happens. For some fucking reason. Hello, British people. What the hell are you doing? Where am I going? Oh, god damn it. Why do I always do that? Roach. I need speed. Sell me some. There we go. Much faster. And it's a pretty cute quest. Yeah. There we go.
Someone placed an illusion here. What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood, and suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
So...
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings, or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? Huh. How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground. Wine. Or more like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent.
See? Down there. What's this?
A crack. Too small to pass through, but big enough for sound to come out.
The plot thickens. Oh. Loot! Hello, Lou. How are you? Oh, set.
An illusion.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Huh. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? I talk at least.
I'm not gonna kill him. I like him.
Listen here, lardass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
I really want to kill him, though. God. Ooh. Hey. Radvid the Fifth, the Stern. The hard slog to greatness. Which brings us to the epithet of the current ruler of Redania, the Stern. Allow me to diagnose the cause of and consequences of this appellation. Firstly, the seeds of Radhvid's sternness were surely planted in his childhood, when Radhvid was born to King Visimir and Queen Hedwig in 1255. His care was immediately entrusted to Philippa Eilhart. Isn't that? Yeah. She's a very cool character. I like her in The Witcher TV show on Netflix. Philippa, the lady who plays her, also voices the Duchess in Blood and Wine. And she's gorgeous. The court sorceress, while none dared question if she was fit for the role, God damn it, if she was fit for the role of tutor, few now envisage her as being a warm caregiver to a young child, and whatever harsh lessons she gave Radovit clearly left a lasting mark. Next step on Radovit's path to becoming the Stern, the death of his father when Radovit was but 13 years of age. Though rumor has it father and son barely knew each other, the mere fact of being thrust into one's inheritance at such an early age and in such murky circumstances must have had a hardening effect. It's like having Alistair going overboard. Finally, the Regency finished schooling Radovitz towards becoming the Stern, led by Sigismund Dijkstra of SWTOR. Okay. The Regency Council imparted upon Radovit a style of politics seeped in Dijkstra's aggressive, no-holds-barred reason of state first principles. I don't like it. It's an ass. Such are the causes of Radovit's temperament. Now, on the consequences, most manifestations of his fierce manner are well known. However, few illustrative examples might prove useful. They include his summoning of the Order of the Flaming Rose to be his armed enforcers, his later support for the witch hunters in the City. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, idiot. There we go. In the Celis cause, and finally, there in the massacre at Loch Newen. Should it be an H, Loch, or it's Loch something else? I don't know. Loch is a lake in Scottish, I believe. Yet, it is in the fight against Nilfgaard that Radovit has proven himself truly the Stern. While the forces of the other realms disintegrated in the face of the Empire's onslaught, he has strengthened his own realm and taken command of the joint armies of the North. Whatever their opinion of him before, all clear-eyed observers now agreed Radovit V, known also as Radovit the Stern, is the North's last bulwark against Emir's expanding power. Unlimited power! Brother Adalbert's Mystery. Each beast herein describes in two manners ye may hunt. Okay? Either seek ye tracks, follow and strike the foulness wherever in its wild ye find it, or lure it to a chosen place and engage it in advantageous battle. The latter poses less risk, for the hunter exposes no chance for an unexpected fight. Note, however, that to lure a beast into a trap, first its tastes and behaviors you must know. As for folktales, bait them thusly. Pound a stake into the soil and bind a goat to it. Then hide ye in near to shrubbery, post haste. The beast lured by the caprine odor will without fail soon come. If it is God damn it, I can't English today. If it is a griffin, ye seek to slay. Take ye buckthorn from deep water, the mighty stench of this herb is to griffins like fresh roasted meat of the Primus sword. And so come they will forthwith. What a language. Though far away they might be, turning to drowners and water-hacked, it is known to all and sundry that fish and rotten mollusks are their loves, and as for trolls, common hooch is their weakness. Oh, alcoholics. Wow. I like them. Yeah, I'm taking all these stores. He doesn't. Should I kill him? Does he do anything for them? Do you do anything for them? That's all. Oh, I like taking everything that is his. Did that do anything? No. I'm just gonna ruin your fucking home. Because I can. There you go. Have fun cleaning.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And? Will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Yeah. Though Geralt doesn't like a lynch mob, that is what will happen. I'm guessing. Unless that creature can actually do something that benefits. I don't know if he can. But, yeah. So, let's get a quest here. Family matches, no. No. No, not those. Skellige, not pious. Secondary. There we go. Let's see here. It is down there. There's a boat. There. Come on. Let's go. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Hello, wolves. Hey, goddamn beasts. There. See, when they're down, you just kill them in one hit. Maybe we should put more points in odd so they stay down longer. Or whatever they do. Hello? Are you a wolf? Yes, you are. I've come to kill you. Thank you for your meat. Dude, run. Aha! I slew the beasts. Aren't you proud? I had a steel sword and the wolves had teeth. Oh. There you go. Let's go, Roach.
That's it, Roach.
Fame and fortune awaits. Or at least something awaits. If anyone knows of any mod that takes care of people being naked, please let me know. Please. Let's see here. Lock. Key is required. Take the helm, number one. Aye, aye, sir.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Hey there. Can I kill you, dude?
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Hey, Splody. Come on. Come on. No, that's not the fiend screaming. It is an error in the game. I don't know why it happens. It just does. Come on. Oh, the screaming is so fun. Okay, let's kill everything this time.
Looks like rain.
Hell. Boom. Normally they explode and you take damage, and I think it also does a dot on you, damage over time. I'm not too sure. Ooh. String. Pull the string. Hey, Browner. Dude. Dude. Fuck you. Okay. What do we have here? This is for quest later. How does that shroom grow underwater? Et QS. Mon Dieu! Un QS! Oh, that would be fun, listening to a Witcher stream in French. I gotta find some French streamer. I gotta. Art has just become my most favorite magic. Igni, the fire one, just makes him stagger a bit. Geralt, pull yourself together. There it was. And does a little bit of damage. Later you can put some points into it and it will... Ooh, headbreak. Thank you. It'll be some kind of fire stream like you have in, what is that? What's it called? Skyrim. When you use fire or ice magic, it works like that. But I don't know how powerful it is. I never put much effort into science, simply because I like martial suits more. Lisa, welcome cool. Yeah, I got you. I got your brains. Oh. No. I'm still gonna use art. I'm so used to that Fallout setup. Okay. How much is that? 90%, and this is at 50. So 40. No. God damn it. All the way down here. 40% on that one. Thank you very much. There you are. Come to me. I killed your friend. See, it also damages them when it explodes. Thanks. I like it. Hey! Don't fight back. That's not fair. The Rot Fiend. Proper annihilation of your foes. My eyes are itching. Annoying as fuck. So, you just take this thing here. Hello, flower. Geralt, you can't be foiled by a tree. It's embarrassing. Toss a coin to your victory, no bad nothing. Ooh. What is it? Oh, it's one of those. Does art do anything to... Oh, it does. Did it just push it away? Bees. Oh, come on. So... Fuck you, bees. Give me a honey. And how did colony collapse happen all throughout Velen and White Orchard? Well, Geralt, he needed honey to sell, and so he killed all the bees. Thus, colony collapse. Isn't that pretty? Very apropos our times. What? The island didn't have much, but it did have steel cages. Come on. I'm the daddy. See, it kind of staggers them. Pick me. If you push them into the water, you can't get whatever loot they have. And at some point, you're going to need it quite a bit. Oh, maybe I should do this. Just an hour. There. It's just to replenish all my potions. Hello, Braves. Damn, they want to live in this island.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Yeah.
They left us, look! All of them done went! We've to swim, come on!
Come on. Okay, let's try that again.
They left us, look! All of them done went! We've to swim, come on! What about all this? I can't leave it! You go. Find a boat and come back for me. If you make it across. Why wouldn't I? Be back before you know it.
So, what did he leave? He left nothing. False advertisement. That's against the law. Oh, damn it, snake oil salesman. I thought you had loot for me. And what you give me? Nothing. That's what. Someone has to pay. You there.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, show me your innards. I love it. Oh. Let's see here. Does it go through your picture? Oh, Valley of Knacking. Hello, fiend. Come on over. Boom. Splodge. Okay, there. Nothing out here. Yep. That light you saw on his face? That's, it's done.
They're on to us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Waist clear, lads. Adam!
Two experience points for that. Wow. Well, I have to search everything. In case there's more. No enemies. No thing. And no thing became nothing. there's nothing happening. Go on. Out there. Good lad. See, I have to explore everything. It's a compulsion. They don't want any kind of visitors, do they? Okay. Hospitality is so lost here. Come on. Tell them or us. These. Yes. Hello, chest. Thank you for your loot. Thank you for your cooperation. What? Did I remember already? Score! Aww. Second in there? I can get it. I must have all that. I will not lead any... Lead. Ah. Full of empty promises. Or false hopes. Or... I guess they didn't promise me anything, did they? Oh, that's what I did before. And... thank you for your spirits. Dwarven spirits. Spiritus Sancti. Spoiled before. So I didn't loot everything in that village. God damn it, I'm slacking. Geralt. You have to do better. You have to show the world. Ooh, what's all that? It's a boat? Great. Hello,
What
Ruffy.
now, you piece of filth?
Yeah, come on. If you dare. Oh? Thou dare not. You bastard. Come on. It never gets old. I don't know why. I'm a child. I'm so easily amused. Fuck. Yeah. Anything out here? Yeah. All killed? Yes. Ooh. Yep. That's good, son. And loot everything. Tower full of rats. Oh wait, hey. What the hell is that? Yes, I needed that. Alrighty. So, give me some shit here. Ooh, feels good. Ogre oil. So I can fight ogres. Like Shrek. And here. Okay. Rose eye. Saltpeter. I need that. No. So much good magical stuff. Well, magical, chemical stuff. Is that what we call it? It's so rare. Well, not rare, but places I go, they're not plentiful. Moonstones. Chemical compounds.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with ye? I don't know. So, burning. Ah! What? No. No, stay back. Don't leave me.
After this, we go around up on the battlement. Battle. Yeah. So much good stuff. And more. God damn it. So much that I have to actually toss. Should have sold shit before I went. I know, I'm a dumbass. Let's do that right here. So I can pick it up for later use. Or for later selling. Inventory. Salt. All of these are worthless. R. They may be cheap and not really worth a whole lot, but if you sell a lot of them, they are. So I will come back to this at some point. No. All good? Great. Aye. All in favor, say aye. Aye! So, now for the battlements, and then I'm gonna go inside. I know, but I can't help it. You just have to accept that you can't not do this. I would feel that I missed something. Maybe it was important, maybe it's for another quest. Don't, come on. Geralt! Can you get out there? Dude. Kind of a witcher, are you? There we go. Yep. Hello, boat. Goat in the boat face? And we go out here. Check everything there. Nothing happened. So far. This one. Yep. No. That was dangerous. Aha! Maybe I should stream the forest one day, just to scare. Hey Erin, check this game out. What? It's the only stream. Screaming. Screaming. Screaming, I tell you. Hello, rat. Very exciting. Jeez. This is great.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
No, they didn't.
Where's that noble?
Okay, let's try that again.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
To the Batmobile.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Oh, Erin, you would love this. So much.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever'n you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
That's one fat rat. Can I do something? One, and whoosh. They don't care. Yep. Hello, Loot. Hello, Loot, my old friend. Pure silver, cuckoo, water, wonderlands. Material more. Aww. Yeah. Nothing here, nothing there. Just nothing. Great. That one was locked. No. Isn't that? Okay.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
my lord. All this filth. Nothing here for me. What a goddamn game this is. I go to a nobleman's house and it's been looted, and they left nothing for me. Huh. What's up here? Dark iron. All that really good stuff. I love it. Go up there. Until later. So here.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it?
Yep.
Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Dun dun dun. What's in here? All kinds of notes everywhere. Oh. I do wonder, why do they have recipes all around for witch concoctions? Why? Nobody else can use them. No one. Hello. Spoopy.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Yeah.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Ended. So, my dudes, fucking open that door. That didn't open it. Come on. Okay. So this one lever, what? Nothing. Okay. Yep. Is it downstairs then? Okay, just pull both. Apparently that has to be done a few times. Okay. I can work with that. I can work. Let's see here. Check something real fast. Hello, second screen. Thank you for screening and for being a screen. So nice. Hello, second screen. Thank there we go. And check that one out. There, resume.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
The Mage Alexander's Log, Part 2. Hey! Well, I'm going to read Part 2 before I read Part 1 then. Day 346. I never did like rats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They're always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to a particularly large black male with a torn off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of the elements? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded that it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company and observe. I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cage. At the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stage of illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none besides the black rat. I cannot hope for better. This rat avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal which would be desirable in the extreme. But he explained the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act I have observed. It does me no harm, and they made for lousy conversation parties. The remains of the corpse, the woman, but as for her, I tried to limit my contact. Day 362. My black rat has stopped. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected with an accident, but during the autopsy, I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which, I must admit, irritates the scholar in me. But, as mentioned previously, I am not particularly fond of rats. Beatrice Bilda. Hello.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here, who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folk should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember, and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
No matter what you do here, you're fucked. The Maid Alexander's Log, Part 1. Day 237. My experiments continue to return results. I must consider unreliable methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in this shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Vesserat is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified. Having been dragged here straight from the dungeon, I waste a great deal of time daily washing and delousing them before I will so much as let them step foot in my laboratory. Sterility first. Exactly. That's how you do it. As Marty Sodergren managed to prove in her little known work, the attitude of the patient undergoing treatment can have a significant impact in the battle against the disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers with which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm, for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I have tried a few times, though I am but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I had the distinct impression they understood little, but perhaps their stupor was merely the result of the state of illness. course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning. But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Psycho! I think I've got everything. So, we lab. Nothing else, nothing. No loot. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. And the door. Ooh. Yeah. Anything up there? Yeah, maybe. Nothing I can't reach. I need to find that key. I'm sorry if I'm a bit silent, but it seems fitting to what we're doing. I mean, searching for ghosts.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Yeah. Indeed, a shitty way to live. Okay. Maribo Forest. And just for the heck of it, let's save, because I might fall down. I don't want that. Okay. Ooh. So what do we get out here? Nothing, I tell you. Oh, damn, you're a brave man, girl. I would never do this. No. Okay. Whew. Oh, that's back down, right? Yeah. I'm looking at. Oh, please give me a way. And here. Oh, I can climb the cage. Maybe I can't climb the cage. Come on! Maybe something here. There has to be something up there. There has to be. Let's see. No mattress, no. Nothing. Yep. And it just leads down. Import. Let's just check. See, that's a pause it does. And now it's a long pause. 4 seconds. Can't go down, that will kill me. Can't do anything here. So let's just say there's nothing up there. But I still need to find that key. Do I get it later? Let's do something here. Oh, okay. So let's have. So we go down to this one. No. Meditation, select, change item. There we go. Return to game. Ah, much better. Seems to be nothing. I can't even destroy this one. Yep. Yep. So I must be missing something. No. Give me your keys. All of them. I want all the loot. Yep. This door open. What's that? Downstairs. Oh, did I skip something? Did I indeed skip something? Not by one. Ah. Nothing. Didn't miss anything here, I think. Hard. A heart. Ooh, pretty. I like pretty things. I can't move a lot. Tower full of mice, locked door. I need to know. So we do a search. Really fast one. Tower full of mice, locked door. CKD door. Locked door on Fike Island. When you enter the first portion of the tower, locked door, any locked door in the Witcher. No, I don't want. What the hell? Wow. Spoilers. Reddit. Let's see here. But it doesn't fit into the tower. Locked door. Nothing besides. I should see the lamp. Same. Door wasn't locked me, if I remember correctly. Closed. The reason the door keeps banging is because rats open the door. Well, that's not what I'm asking, dude. When you come back, the door was to the basement. I remember the vision there, and then the chest, nothing to report. Well, I want the full game. I want the full game, my dude. So, nothing there. Okay. No? What do we do? Oh, is it for outside? Because it seems to be, yeah. Let's go find out. Find it. Here, so that would be it, right? Oh, slushy. Slushy washy. Yeah. It's just me being silly. That's all it is. nothing of interest. Just take the last plants. Whee! Hey! Where's all the stuff that I left? Dude, it's usually... I suppose. Maybe there's one more? Oh, over there maybe. I'll put it in the front of the post. Here we go.
I asked her, how do I get my lush to use this ad? Oh. So she gives me an apple.
Whoosh. Oh, I'm fast. Okay, girl, do your thing.
Graham, let me in.
Told you, I don't want to see no one.
You've got to.
Just leave me be.
Why you been following me?
I wasn't following you. I'm not a creep.
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. It won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse. I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me as soon as I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
she was alive the whole time, but... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones?
Yes.
Give 'em here. And leave me be. Ugh.
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free.
Move it!
Midges were biting on account of this downpour.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch.
Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Give us a rest. Hey-ya!
A fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
What is this life? Well, you know, fleeting torment, here we go.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we know.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm.
Prepare to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall. See this
Ugly
sign,
bastard.
gentle, pale. Ye we summon, ye we call. Hark, a sound I hear. 'Tis right.
A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Spirit joins round the fire.
Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
Not good.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
What means in the darkness gloom?
Ye who... Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls! We must help them!
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me!
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him, and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
turns and he'll turn. He'll woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing they will be few, and the Peller shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call, enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. What beings in the darkness loom?
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. What beings in the darkness loom?
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run! Begone, away with you! Begone! Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Peller fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Peller does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith'll hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.